Hello and welcome back to HOI4. We're back on Kaiserreich. We're going to be continuing off our Sardinia game today. We now own the majority of the Italian Peninsula. If you haven't seen part 1, go check out to see how we got to where we are. And now we have two final enemies for control of the Italian Peninsula, the Papal States and the Italian state in the north. So we're going to look to try and crush them out, and then we will look to see where our campaign takes us next in terms of rebuilding a bit of an Italian empire. But yeah, into the video. And we're going to attack the Papal States. That's the tile we need, that's the break. Oh my god. So many units just came out of there. But if we can break this tile and get in, that's obviously the key. Okay, no, doesn't look like it's going to work like that, so everyone hold, pull back, and hopefully we can just hold out now and secure ourselves while this war goes on. Of course they've joined a faction, the Italian state, who's absolute pain. I mean, I guess we could technically let them try and just conquer loads of land to the south, while we then actually push in on what really matters. Would that work actually? Yeah, let's pull back to a front that's like there. Yeah, I like this idea. So we're going to actually sacrifice land, basically give them southern Italy, so they spread their forces out, and we can hopefully push in on the actual core and the stuff that actually matters. So let's go in, let's make sure that we're trying to fight for some of these ports maybe. Yeah, hopefully they just sacrifice and give away too much. Because I feel like they literally spawned in units when we attacked. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I mean it's basically what they do in CK3 and stuff as well, so wouldn't be surprised if it was intentional, that their army just jumps when someone declares war on them. Okay, come on, give me whatever you can for... I'll take it. Attento. Okay, move, move, move. Let's get guys across. Let's make sure we're actually holding some of this stuff now. And then yeah, go there for Rome. Go there. Open tiles, is that? Because obviously Rome is fortified, but the rest of this land out here is not. So if they want to give up the fortified land, I won't stop them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll invest 25 political power. You help hold there. We'll get the better engineers again. Let's continue to work on that. Okay, you guys come here. Let's make sure that we're getting this encirclement. Maybe a couple of you stay, help push this. Yeah, because maybe we can push this fully into Rome. We're pushing them out of these mountain tiles as well. Let's make sure that we're hitting them here. Yeah, this might be working. This plan might just be working. Let's make sure that we're going up to war economy. God, it seems crazy to have to do it, but I think I might have to go. No, I don't think. How much are we mobilised? Okay, we're not fully mobilised yet, so I'm not going to do that until we're fully mobilised and we've capped out. Let's get infantry expert. Yes, we definitely should have had that earlier. That's a bit of a mistake not to get that, unless he sort of joined and then left again. Just anywhere that we can hit with some more impact. Okay, nice, another little encircled unit up in the mountains. Make sure that we crush them out. Maybe see if we can't continue our way down almost and cut them off from where they need to be. So if we can cut them off from Rome, the rest of their units that are down here, I think, capturing the land. I think they're probably on their way back now, but we have been killing loads of them, so I'm hoping that's having an impact.
Sì, signore. Sì, signore. Fuoco nemico.
Come on. I don't think they are going to give short bombardment. I guess I can manually roll him over there and make sure that he's sat out there trying to give short bombardment. Because that could be very good for the conquest of Rome. Just to ensure that we've got bombing coming in. Nice. Is that working? Yeah, there we go. Short bombardment. That might be enough to help us. Okay, I mean I was wrong on this. So it does look like there's an integration thing here. So integrable territories. So slowly over time the compliance gets up in certain states. So once it hits 50%, so we're about to get in Turin as well. They become a core of yours. I don't know what happens when they go further on that. But yeah, if you look here, this now comes up as a core state, whereas this is only occupied. Maybe it should scale a little bit more though, like something at the 25% mark, just to show that obviously, you know, you have a bit more claim to this land than just anyone. But yeah, no, that's pretty good. I mean, we'll take that. Hopefully, that will help us out. You go over there and let's see if you can't help push in there. Maybe you lads hold for a second. Actually, hold them there, so then you can continue to push in for this supply hub. But yeah, it does look like we are now making a little bit more impact against their forces. So hopefully, we can crack in against sort of Rome. I'm just hoping we can try and cut them off, because if we can cut them off, that would obviously be quite a big win for us. Okay, let's control click there so we're not just having everyone leave the tile. Yeah, pin them. I mean, pin them in place, go there if you can. Okay, push them so then hopefully we can get them off these guys and they can move in. Come on, let them in. Oh, of course someone else comes in. Okay, hopefully you can just strike them straight away. No, honestly, the AI with their pins, I feel like they've got so much better at pinning. Like, it just always seems the AI is bang on the money at the right time to pin your troops, just to mean that you can't take a tile. It's absolutely crazy how like effective they are with it. Like, let's see if we can't cut them off in places like this, just see if we can't split their fronts, you know. Would just give them a bit of a hard time. I mean, we can close that net around Rome, especially here if we can cut off like 3 units pretty much, which means they'll be encircled and they'll get killed. So there you go, you guys stay there, you're just going to support attack. Okay, I need one of you going across to that. You're going to try and hold him in place just for a moment while things move in. Ah, okay, the Portuguese look like they're on their way actually here to help us finish the job. That should be pretty handy. Yeah, support attack there. Let's just make sure that those guys are out. And then yeah, it would lead to everything to hopefully make some sort of plays against Rome. They might even withdraw some troops. They are actually moving out troops. That is very, very good. Yeah, let's go for Anzio. Come on. Yeah, support attack in. Let's go for it. Let's send you two back this way as well. Let's get people back and ready on the front. Actually, no, don't send you. We want 2 mountaineers, so you two are going to go. Just because you're a little bit better equipped to fight this, so. Okay, Rome is open, let's go for it. Let's hope that we're pinning Anzio heavily enough that these guys can break Rome. I mean, especially with the bombardment. We also did put our fleet here, so we've got some shore bombardment coming in, which is really, really helpful. I mean, I've just sacked them off the coast here without a sort of order assigned to them, in hopes that they can just slowly break them. you know, at least break in some of these forts and stuff in the province. There we go, that is the fall of Rome. And that's the completion there, taking out the Papal States, that's great. Okay, here we go, we are going for attacking the Italian state. I was going to quickly see if I couldn't, you know, just spam out enough units that they might just accept me, but they did not, so let's go ahead, go for that. Let's get a push across the front going, let's not do it aggressively, let's just do it as we can. There we go, we have immediately breached across. Can we get to like Verona just to immediately cut them off as well from supply? That would be pretty good. No, okay, we can't. Let's drop it down to 4 speed and yeah, just try and crush him wherever we can. Is there a place we can break though actually, like across here? Like come on, get us to Verona. You guys maybe could try and cut them off here. A couple of you mountaineers, try and hold them there. Come on.
Formazione. Forza, forza, forza. Formazione.
Okay, just make sure you're striking against them where you can. Hopefully our allies are going to help as well. Ah, perfect, we did make it to Verona, so we have now cut these guys off. Let's now make moves on like Venice, for example, just to try and sweep up this whole area, because obviously we know that's going to be one of the next sort of areas that we need. Maybe see if you can't come here, cut them off from supply. Perfect. Yeah, F1 railroad. We need guys railroading in. Let's make sure that we're holding these things that we're making here. Yeah, that's fine. Cut them off, come on. Surely you can cut them off here. Yeah, we'll invest, whatever. Okay, there we go. We split off a nice chunk there. Let's get some more construction engineers just so we are building up the sort of new parts of Italy that we've claimed as quick as we can. There we go, that guy's in there securing that. You stay there. Yeah, just crush him just into that port tile, that seems like a good idea. There we go, very close to it. There we go, we've got him in that port, that's good. We've still got these guys cut off up here, let's make sure that we're killing them. Stay where you are. They are slowly taking some attrition damage, even though they're in their capital sector, because I guess we've put that much pressure onto them. Well, they've got that low supply in that region, so there we go, let's try and push back in where we can. You're going to support attack there. Perfect. Now we do the same but for this side, so you're going to support attack there, hopefully you can crush that. There we go, these guys, they're going to crush it from all sides, hopefully just finish off that little pocket. You guys are going to go for that. You guys are going to try there. Likewise, try where you can and then just head through. Okay, this is finally the final assault now. I've gathered all my units here to crush in with the fall of Milan. Is that them gone? Italian state, 100%, there we go. Perfect. We have taken Italy. Can we reunite Italy now, or is it going to be annoying? Because, it's got to be owned, so that means we need a peace deal. So hopefully it does what it normally does in Kaiserreich, and basically if you hold land for long enough it will give you a separate peace out event. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to space the units out across the land. We're going to train them up and make sure they're ready, because I'm sure this isn't the final war they're fighting. There will be wars further for Europe. Maybe I could even go up and help finish off the Soviets. Well, they're not Soviets, are they? I mean, I was just throwing my men over onto the German-Russian front to try and help win the war, but it looks like we've actually got a peace deal separately with Italy, which is great. I love that this mod does that, because a lot of the time this sort of stuff would lock you out of your focus tree. But for now, for example, we could turn around and go for Italy reunited. So I'm actually going to cancel doing that. We'll lose 15 days, but we'll have 10 extra days forward on this. So yeah, we will get the Kingdom of Italy. Let's get a whole other army being worked on too, just so then we've got 3 armies, so we are fully ready for any eventuality and can train our guys up to the maximum. There we go, and we also get this, the outside bet. So as Sardinia reunify Italy and ensure no rival government exists. Perfect, so Italy reunited, we are now the Kingdom of Italy. Let's check some of these states. Okay, so they are still occupied states, but they're still integrable, I think is the word. So we are still working down, making sure that there are sort of bits of land. Okay, let's go for Italian irredentism, so we can try and claim some of the states that we need. So now that we've sort of united Italy, we're now going to help out our allies in some of their wars. We're going to help get them out of Central America. You know, I think that's probably quite an important step to do. You know, seeing if we can't help kick them out, let's go down here, you know, let's try and snake towards their capital and hope that we've got guys following us in. Then you guys are going to help crush them out here, you're going to help crush them out here. Just making sure that we're doing our best to support the allies that obviously supported us across our wars. But yeah, it should now just be very nice and straightforward. Let's head up for just different cities. Let's make sure that our guys are constantly moving. Yeah, railroading. And yeah, Mexico should be dealt with, which should be a good blow for our allies in sort of saving them from the wars. Is there anything I can do with my fleet? I don't think so just yet. We'll keep them training. Let's make sure our fleet's high leveled so we're not just getting crushed out. Okay, now it's time to go after our lost territory, the Austria-Hungary holds. So we've got all of our units ready. We're going to declare the war. First and foremost, we're going to let them probably expend themselves on our lines. That sounds pretty good to me. And we're going to get the air up and over different divisions here. There we go. Should now have some air coming in and doing what it can to try and kick out the enemy air. Hopefully should trade okay with them, although they do vastly outnumber us. But yeah, like I said, we'll sort of let them attack in, let them try and expend themselves, and then we will try and call in everyone in so they can come in and support us here, hopefully bringing in some tanks, because that's the thing we can't specialise into, because we don't actually have the support to specialise into that. There we go, another good little push out there. See if we can't go down to Innsbruck. Yeah, and all the time we're gaining new cores, which means that we can start to field more and more units. There's Venice and Lombardy, and both just come back into our land. Come on, this might be our opportunity to take that piece. Pin them there. Okay, it doesn't actually look like they're going through there at the moment. There we go, we've actually done it, we've cut them off. Now, do they have military access? Let's go click on Austria. Who do they have military access with? Do they have access through Germany? Market access, selling equipment. They don't have military access through Germany. So for all intents and purposes, this is now all encircled, and there we go, look at that tick, that's the supply running out in the zone. Okay,
Formazione.
that is absolutely huge then, the fact that we've managed to encircle basically the entire Austrian army in that hit. Any clue on how many that is? I don't even know, just because it's hard to actually zoom out to see.
Sì, signore.
Especially if we need to push them away from our front line, because our front line is where a lot of the issues might happen. There we go, we split that pocket, so that should be quite nice.
Ordini.
Quite good for us, because now, yeah, we just get to crush this all out here in one big blow.
Forza, forza, forza.
Perfect, that's a huge amount done. Let's see what that was. 550,000 men, it looks like we're in that sort of encirclement, so yeah, very big.
Attento. Formazione.
Okay, make sure you're pushing in for Innsbruck.
Pronto.
You all need to be pushing back in here, let's go for it, come on.
Mantenete le
Yeah,
distanze.
it's fine. We're slowly winning. It's slow and steady progress, but slowly and steadily we're pushing a bit deeper into the pocket, making these smaller encirclements and crushing out their units sort of little by little.
Pronto. Formazione.
There you go, make sure you're supporting in there. And there we go, that's another big batch of the Austrian army done, another nice 10 divisions, including some of their mountaineers and stuff, you know.
Sì, signore.
And there we go, we've actually taken the final supply hub off them. So now let's push in, let's make sure that we're basically just leaving them in one tile, and where we can crush out this extra 20 troops. So all in all, I think we probably crushed out about 40 Austro-Hungarian divisions there. Right, so I've decided to stop just bashing my guys into the mountainsides of Austria. Instead, we have moved our forces. We've moved our forces south in a hopes that we can sort of do some damage here by crushing them out, crushing out their two allies, which are Albania and Bulgaria. So hopefully,
Avanzate.
if we get everyone onto the fronts and we get pushing, we can cut off the Austrians from trying to reinforce this land, and hopefully just lead to the sort of their allies' downfall. Because yeah, that would be ideal. Let's try our best to just crack across wherever we can, you know, into some of these tiles. See if we can't encircle anyone. See if we can't snake Sofia. There we go. Albania has actually capitulated, so that's great news for us. Yeah, this was the right call to just get our army to flood into this. Okay, there we go. It looks like we're about to take Sofia, so that will be another one of their allies pretty much out, considering they'll struggle to hold on to the rest of this land. We shouldn't have a problem really with taking the rest now that we've cracked in through the sort of mountain ranges of Sofia. And this is why I wanted to send the mountaineers, because they would just pack the punch needed to crack through sort of these mountain ranges where the French were sort of halted. Yeah, it looks like we're still holding on up there, so these guys will just move obviously to that front line as soon as we need them. There we go, perfect. Take the supply hub as well. Yeah. There we go, they cut off. Varna now is the final port, so let's make sure that we are moving towards that as quick as we can. There we go, amazing news. Romania has just joined the Entente, so it's time to send everyone in, push across the line, and try and break our way into them from this new tile. We're sending across the mountaineers. I know that might seem weird considering, well, they're mountaineers, but we're going to send them across as well, hopefully to help out down here, just because they have our best sort of pushing power as a unit, I believe. So we'll railroad them, hopefully they'll get in and be able to help secure this front line before it all goes a bit crazy. And then yeah, we should have secured a very nice Roman Empire here. We're going to continue to just attack these guys here now, because I think with the amount of damage that we're doing, there's just not much that they can do to obviously have enough time to repair, heal up, and get set. Let's make our push back to Prague. Let's go for it. else, are we? No. So that's fine. That is great.
Pronto, signore.
Okay, everyone, make sure you're all railroading in. This is it, just where we push for everything now. Come on, let's get to Vienna. And then, yeah, we're into Vienna. From the other side, we're hitting Hungary, so it should just be very nice and simple, this war, because we've just broken into them on all sides. You go ahead and do some resistance suppression. That sounds good to me. And then we'll probably ask Romania for control of some of the states here, just so we can start to expand ourselves across the map, get ourselves that little bit more for garrisoning a tile. So then we should hopefully have the vast majority of the war score for this. Let's have a look. We should have a good majority here when they capitulate in the peace deal. Like, this should be mostly our doing. There you go for Budapest. You guys continue on to Prague. You're going to go to Prague as well from here, and then you're going to snake round. You guys snake round too. Yeah, just anywhere you can go to keep expanding our army. Let's go.
Ordini. Pronto all'azione. Ordini.
Perfect. Yeah, just quickly cleaning this up down here.
Pronto, signore.
And then you clean up along here. Perfect. I was working on planes and CAS, and as you can probably see, our air force is doing a very good job of taking out the Austrians. But obviously, with someone like, with Romania joining, sort of eliminated the need, because what I was hoping, what I sort of needed was basically something that was going to bash its way through the mountains. But obviously, if we can go completely around the mountains, that is far better for us. Yeah, it's just the forest now holding obviously quite well. Like, they're holding strong in the forests. Okay, and we've encircled another bunch. Yeah, this is all it's going to be now, just consistently encircling their troops. And there we go, Danubian Federation has capitulated. So that is it. We have the entire war score, is that? Okay, in which case we will take absolutely everything. We'll take the navies. Confirm an exit. And there we go. So we are actually restoring ourselves to a bit of an empire here. When you look at that, there's a huge amount of land on the map for us. But yeah, there we go. It's 1944. We have achieved peace. The Entente hasn't exactly gathered back everything they wanted. I mean, France only got this little bit of France, while the Reichspakt took the rest. And the Union of Britain still stands with their navy. But ultimately, we as the kingdom, well, starting as Sardinia, have now produced the entire kingdom of Italy and got that under our control, as well as adding to it with Savoy and some of this land here on the Adriatic coast. And then also we have some nice puppets. So we have the Danubian Federation as a puppet, we have Albania, we have Bulgaria, and we have Mexico as well that we puppeted there in a separate peace deal. So yeah, we have a very, very big alliance, big faction, and I think it's safe to say that we are probably one of the strongest members, or if not the strongest member of that faction now, considering we hold all of Italy. We have the Danubian Federation and Mexico all under our control, as well as down here in the Baltics. And we also brought Serbia on side during the peace deal, because they were an enemy. Well, they weren't in our faction, but by giving them North Macedonia, we were able to secure them in our alliance too. So we've made quite a nice little alliance out here in Europe, and probably hold the majority of the power of our faction. So yeah, I'm going to leave this one off here, but I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough. Please let me know what you'd like to see next, any other mods, nations you think I should try, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.